Hi Aries, I'm Nick. This is my channel, Nick Loves. This is going to be your love reading for May of 2019. I'll be doing the same thing I usually do, putting a few cards on one side, a few cards on the other side. You'll pick and choose which side is for you, and the other side is for the person you're dealing with or will be dealing with. This applies to both males and females, whether you're single, in a relationship, divorced, married, situationship, doesn't matter. And whatever your preference is, whether you're straight, gay, doesn't matter. Also, keep in mind these are general readings, so it may not resonate with every single person. So if it doesn't fit your situation, please do not force it and carry on with your day. I also want to let you guys know my chest, my heart is kind of hurting a little bit, so if I seem low energy or I'm not talking as loud or as quickly, it's because of that. But you know, I'm fine. I just don't really feel my best, but just want to let you guys know. Alright, so before I get started, I want to spritz you guys with some love potion, aka rose water, that I've infused with my own vibration and love and good vibes. Okay, so I hope to pass that on to you as well. Hope your birthday went well. So I want you guys to close your eyes, relax, put yourself in a meditative state. Inhale. I can't do it right now because it hurts. And then exhale. Okay, and then as I'm spritzing you, keep your eyes closed. I want you to imagine all the things that I'm saying out loud coming into your life and you feeling it and experiencing it and feeling what it would feel like, okay? So for all my Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, males and females, let's bring them love, peace, abundance, happiness, and make all their dreams and wishes come true. Can you smell the roses? Ah, it smells so pretty. Okay. So now that we have the vibe and the mood set, please let me know how your birthday went. If you guys celebrated, if you did anything special, let me know in the comments. Okay, so I'm going to start with an oracle card. Well, actually two. So let's see. Okay, so for all my Aries, for Aries, any messages we have for them for May of 2019? Aries. Okay, this one wanted to fly out, so it's card number 33. You can add 3 plus 3, 6, and it says, see the light. I love that. See the light in everything, in all dark times or in all situations. See the good out of every situation. All right, let's get a romance angel card for you as well. For all my Aries. You got very soon. It says clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. I love that. You may be like, I already know what I want. Or some of you would be like, well, I'm not sure yet, but I will decide very soon. Okay, so let's see here for all my Aries, what is going on with them for the month of May of 2019? How are they feeling? How will they be feeling? What's the situation? Who are they dealing with? I want to remind you guys as well that because you're watching this probably at the beginning of May, do come back and watch it at the end of May, because sometimes it may resonate a little bit more than right at the beginning when May hasn't even started, you know? Alright, so let's see for all my Aries. Now the other person you're dealing with. Okay, so I definitely feel there's some arguments here, some misunderstandings, not seeing eye to eye with the person you're dealing with or will be dealing with. So starting off on your end here, we have the 8 of Wands and then the 5 of Wands, so a lot of fire here, and then the 7 of Pentacles. Okay, so really fast and quick communication came through, whether it was on your end or their end or both of you communicate with each other, but it came out of nowhere. Maybe this was certain news or you know, when someone just storms in and they starts yelling at you about something, you're just like, what's going on? But it could have been you or this is the other person, but I feel like something happened. There's a confrontation that came about. Maybe it was after your birthday or something, that it was just really fired up. And someone was really upset and this caused a fight. Okay, it could have got physical too. I see someone like breaking things and like just going all out, but I feel like there was a big fight, and it could have been including not even just the other person. There could have been other people involved as well. But I see several people being involved, but this was really heated argument, something that had your blood boiling. Like both people were just so pissed, so upset about this, and it came out of nowhere. It was like a surprise attack. Like you were just not expecting it probably, and you just got really mad and it unleashed, and then things got ugly. One person said nasty things, the other person said nasty things back, and it just kind of exploded. It was like a huge volcano eruption. It was like really bad. And then now you are feeling like, okay, trying to reflect about what happened and what do I do now? Like, what is the next step? And 7 here, you have 5 and you have 7 repeated twice here, 7 again on their end. And that is a number of problems and fears, and probably in this case not using your intuition and not listening to your inner voice and what the signs were cautioning you about. But here it makes me feel like someone feeling like they put so much effort, they put so much into something and are not seeing the results. They're not seeing what they were hoping. They're not seeing the right, they're not seeing the fruits of their label. They're not seeing the fruits of their labor. Like maybe you feel like you put more into this, or like you found something out about someone and it really boiled your waters, and now you're just like, what the heck? Like all this time, effort, like all this time wasted for nothing. Like, are you kidding me? Like now you're just sitting back and reflecting like, wow, like I should have seen that coming, or like, thanks for wasting my time, or something like that. And now also I see some of you like feeling kind of sad in a way as well, because you have all these things that you wanted to do, to look forward to, and you know, like those special dates you usually just do with like your significant other, and now it's like, oh, I have all these things planned out and things I wanted to do, and now who am I gonna go with? Like now what do I do? Or like I got all these cool stuff for us to use, and it's like now we can't use it. So stuff like that. And then on their end here we have the Queen of Wands, 7 of Swords, and the 4 of Cups. Okay, so you could have been dealing with another fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, maybe a air sign, an earth sign as well, but I kind of feel it was more of another fire sign, because when you guys fight, you guys go crazy. I feel like it's like a huge explosion, like 2 fire signs. Ooh, that can get crazy. That can get heated. But besides that, I definitely feel there's like a big confrontation between 2 people, and this other person was really stubborn about it. I think you were trying to get answers about something, or trying to get truth about what you heard, or what you were confronting them about, and they were being really stubborn about it. So intuitively, that's what I'm feeling. They were just like, nope, denying it, denial, and standing their ground and being super just like not budging and saying like, yep, nope, I stand by my word. Like, I don't know what you're talking about. You're being crazy. You're acting crazy. Like, I don't know what you're talking about. Stuff like that. Trying to make you seem delusional, make you seem psycho when you're not really psycho. You're just saying the truth. And I think this pissed you off even more, that the other person was trying to play you like a fool and make it seem like you were just being crazy and over dramatic when you really weren't. And you ended up finding out actually what triggered the whole explosion, the huge fight, is that you ended up finding out. And I don't think they told you. I think you found out, or saw, or someone caught someone in the action, or you saw some kind of proof. You figured something out. You put the puzzles together. This person was cheating. They were cheating on you. They were cheating. They were cheating. They were lying about something. They were snooping behind your back, and they thought they could get away with it. They were being really sneaky and sly about it. And the worst part is that when you confront them about it, they still try to lie. They still try to lie and pretend like you're crazy and that it's not true. But they definitely did cheat on you, and you have 7 here repeated twice, so that's really confirming that. And that this relationship was going to have a lot of problems and issues from the get-go, really. Unfortunately, I also see that this person, for some of you, not everyone, okay, for some of you probably was cheating on you with multiple people, so not just like one person. I do see they were probably messing around with like more than one person around the block. Okay, they've been around the block. And now with the Four of Cups, they're just like, oh, whoops, like I got caught. Now what do I do? And now all they're left with is with their other side pieces, right? And now it's like, I don't want that. Like, what the heck? Like, that was just for fun. Like, I didn't really like them like that. I was just like, it wasn't a big deal. Like, I was just having fun, but I wasn't really into them. Now they're actually upset. They're like, oh, damn it. Like, what the heck? Like, now I have to choose from these people. I don't even like them. I was just messing around with them. Like, that kind of energy, okay? And it's like, are you kidding? What do you mean you didn't even like them? This is not even about that. It's the principle. Why would you even do that to begin with? Like, am I not enough? You were so bored that you had to go entertain 10 other people? Like, what is your problem? And I feel like they're just downplaying it. They're downplaying it. They're in denial. They're not going to tell you the truth. And I feel like you probably found out the truth through word of mouth or through like social media or something. Like, you found some kind of proof and you put the puzzles and the pieces together. But huge fight. You are like heated. I think you are pissed. You're livid over this. And you probably are the one that confronted them about this. Like, immediately. You're like, what the heck? Like, how dare you? There was probably like screaming. They probably like pushed each other. I don't know. It probably got crazy, to be honest. And I think you're still really upset about it. Like, you're still upset about it, but you've cooled down. Now, when you're watching this, you probably cooled down a lot. And the other person, now they're in their feelings. Now they're the ones that are in their feelings and reflecting about, oh man, like, what did I do? And like, not seeing, still being in denial and not seeing what's in front of them. You know, I think they're still not acknowledging like what the truth is and what happened and what they did. Like, I think this is a person who is always going to be in denial and not really give in and not really say the truth to you. But we'll explore. Let's see the overall emotion for each person. So, how is Aries feeling? What is the overall emotion for Aries? Although we kind of already know, but what is the overall emotion for Aries? Okay, so you got frustrated. I definitely see that. You're probably in traffic, or you have been in traffic. You're like, oh my gosh, when can I get home? Like, move, cars. Prevented, hindered, blocked. So yeah, you're feeling really frustrated right now, and it's just like this whole situation has probably caused like you to like sidetrack off other things, and you're just like, oh my gosh, I shouldn't have to be dealing with this. Like, what is this mess? And it sucks, honestly. Like, anyone going through this is never easy, and like, no matter how mad you want to get, at the end of the day, it's still like a low blow. You're just like, seriously, like, why is this happening to me? Okay, so let's see here. What is the other person feeling? What is the other person's emotion that Aries is dealing with? What is the other person's emotion? OMG. Okay, so we got proud. So right off the bat, what I'm getting with this is that this person's like prideful, and they're not the type that is going to be like, oh yeah, I'm sorry, like, I apologize, I admit. They're not going to admit what they did. They're not going to admit anything, even if you have like literally screenshots and proof, like names, birth dates, like phone bills, credit cards, names, full names, last names, middle names, like addresses. Like, no matter what you show them, they're still going to be in denial. You know what I'm hearing in my head? That really old song by Shaggy, like, what's it called? It wasn't me. Saw me banging on the sofa. Wasn't me. Even hit it in the shower. Wasn't me. Even caught me on camera. Wasn't me. This is the situation, guys. Like, this person, I'm sorry, I shouldn't laugh. I know you're probably pissed, but like, this is that situation. Like, no matter what you show, they're gonna deny it. It's like, you can't win. So if you know what you know, there's no point in really like arguing or fighting with this person, because they're not really gonna admit it. They have a lot of pride, and they pride themselves in like staying true to what they believe. So like, what they believe is what they believe. Like, the sky, if they say the sky is red, the sky is red. even though we all know the sky is blue. They're like, no, it's red. So how can you really argue with someone like that? Like, their logic is like out there. So you know what I mean? It's like that kind of situation. That's annoying. Let's see here. What is the mutual emotion between the two of them, between Aries and this other person? What is the mutual emotion between Aries and this other person? What is the mutual emotion between Aries and this other person? We got bored. It says uninterested, apathetic, jaded. So I really feel like you are kind of bored because there's like, oh man, like you're kind of bored because you're like, dang, like now I don't have, like, you know, like my significant other to go, you know, do fun things and hang out with, and I'm just like sitting at home, or I have no one to like chill with and talk to. And this other person's bored because they can't play their games. They can't run their games on you anymore. That's why they're bored, because they get off of like messing with people like this and like thinking that they can get away with shit and like it's not okay, you know. So that's why they're bored, but they're bored for the wrong reasons. It's like, this person's really immature. They're immature, they're a handful. I think you're better off without them, but we'll look further into the extended reading for sure. You could have been dealing with another fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, maybe a air sign, but I feel more so it's probably another fire sign, but it doesn't have to be any of those signs. It could just be the energies this person's embodying. So, you know, don't get too fixed on the signs. I just mention it because I know sometimes it helps you guys. But I definitely feel like this person's really prideful. They're sneaky. They are lying to you. They probably are cheating, if not talking to other people and doing it behind your back. And still, the fact that they won't admit it to you, even when you have proof, says a lot about them. And you don't want a person like that in your life. Trust me, you don't. In the long run, it's going to cause you more pain and more heartache. So them showing this now, or you finding out now, is like you dodging the bullet, if you think about it that way. So make sure you dodge the bullet, sis, okay? Don't let this person play you anymore. Let them be someone else's problem, okay? And I'm also hearing that Carrie Underwood song. What did she say? Like, next time that he cheats, I know it won't be on me. I hope that's something you resonate with. But we're going to clarify more in the extended reading to see what happened here. Who this person maybe could have been cheating with, or what people they could have been cheating with, and what they're feeling about you, what they want you to know that you don't know, what advice you should do, what you should know now moving forward, or what you should do as your next move. Okay, so we'll explore everything else we'll explore a little bit deeper into this. And yeah, I'm sorry to give you this news, and I'm sorry if you're dealing with the situation. Again, these are general, so if this is like totally not your situation, you and your partner are happy, then, you know, congrats, this is probably just not for you. Okay, so but if it is, I hope this helped you, gave you some clarity, some insight. I'd rather you know the truth than be living blindly and getting played like a fool, because I would hate that. I don't like to see anyone getting played. So if you have like some kind of intuition about something, then go with it and explore it, because that's like your inner voice telling you, and your angels and your guides trying to like get you to figure something out, okay, and to get to the bottom of it. So Aries, I really hope you guys found this reading helpful. Thank you so much for watching. If you want, I will see you in the extended reading. The link will be below. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell to be notified every time I post. If you want, you can follow me on my Instagram. It is a piece of Pisces. I'm sending you guys all my love, and I will see you next time. Take care. Bye.